On to our next fight. Our featured prelim, honestly, a little bit of a sad one, if I'm going to be honest with myself. We've got the 36-year-old Carlos Condit, 30-13, versus the 19-9, 35-year-old Court McGee. I brought on someone whose MMA content I love to cover these with me. It's a OG fight. Robbie Fox from Barstool. Thanks for joining, Robbie.
Of course, man. I appreciate the introduction.
Hell yeah. What made you want to pick this fight?
I mean, it's Carlos Condit. Like, of
Hmm.
course, I'm like kind of the not an old school MMA fan, but I'm a fan of old school MMA. And if you're not riding with Carlos Condit in this fight, listen, I know you said it's a bit of a sad fight. You just got to root for this guy. He's over on Fight Island. If anyone's built for Fight Island, for this environment, this atmosphere, this Mortal Kombat-esque, promotion that we're putting on, it's Carlos Condit. Come on.
You're right. Honestly, just talking about like that probably fires him up. Like that's probably how he's viewing it. It
Fires me
seems
up thinking about it.
it seems very comic book movie type situation for him, and he is a ninja that likes that. I have, and of course you know this, but the reason I say it's sad, we've got Carlos Condit lost 8 out of his last 10, McGee 8 out of his last 13. Straight up, the odds are it's nearly an even money fight. Court McGee is a slight favorite, -135. This is one of those like how could with their recent pass, I don't know how you could lean each way. So the plus money just kind of seems like the smart way to go. I like your idea that Carlos is going to be fired up. It's nostalgic. It's kind of hard to say what's going to happen. Just because this is somewhat what I try to talk about. I'm not going to pick the fight straight up. I'd be guessing, and I've seen Court McGee's gas tank be really really good. I like the Alex Garcia fight.
Yep.
For both these guys, you have to go back a little bit to like pick a positive, but
Yeah.
but Alex Garcia definitely like beat him in the first round, but gassed, and Court McGee showed that he still has that, and he trains at Elevation in Utah. I still don't want to bet him at just +135, but what I did see, even though he hasn't had a submission since 2010, by submission moved from +600 to +1,000, and we've seen Carlos 40 or Michael Chiesa, Alex Oliveira, Damian Maya, 3 out of his last 4 he's been submitted. So
Wow, look at that. And even like it's just such a shit show in terms of the matchup. Like you said, I'm not going to be able to offer any analytics here. I've never claimed to be an expert in that realm. I'm more of just a fan. But like looking at it like that, I could see Condit even getting dropped by a shot because I don't know how his chin is, and then just getting a rear naked choke hopped on. So like a +1,000, yeah, sprinkle some shit on that Barstool Sportsbook if you're in PA.